You head straight to the repair shop and literally devour a whole heavy-duty truck, because in 7 days, mechanical civilization is going to invade the entire world. When that happens, everyone can transform their vehicles into mechs. Doesn't matter if it's a tiny bicycle, motorcycle, or a massive sports car bus. As long as it's a vehicle, it can turn into a machine. And since you've been reborn, you know that only a heavy truck gives you a shot at saving the world. Right now, you rush to Black Belt Company and successfully mortgage your parents' house for 700 grand. Then without wasting a second, you head straight to the nearest heavy truck dealership. The moment you get there, you announce, "I need to buy a heavy truck, the newest model, and it's gotta be the biggest one." The salesgirl who greets you had a whole pitch prepared, but before she can even start, your no-nonsense request shuts her down completely. She has to swallow all those words back down. She leads you to the garage. When the garage door slowly opens, a pitch-black heavy truck immediately catches your eye. Sure, there's some dust on it, but that doesn't affect your love for it one bit. The salesgirl quickly introduces, "Sir, this is our latest heavy truck model. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me anything." You reply without hesitation. No need for introductions. She asks, "Sir, are you planning to finance the purchase or pay in full?" The salesgirl is genuinely shocked by how decisive you are. She's never met a customer this straightforward before. You then ask, "If I finance it, can we get all the paperwork done today?" The salesgirl quickly answers, "Absolutely, sir. We can process a 50% down payment loan and the entire process only takes 2 hours." You say decisively, "All right, let's go with financing." Salesgirl, "Perfect, sir, please follow me." You follow closely behind the salesgirl, and once the loan process starts, your heart finally settles down. 2 hours pass, all the paperwork is done smoothly, and the heavy truck is officially registered under your name. You tell the salesgirl, "Can you guys help drive the truck to this location? That won't be a problem, right?" The salesgirl assures you, "Sir, rest assured, absolutely no problem. You can drive, sure, but you've never driven this kind of truck before. If you tried to drive this beast out right now, who knows what kind of chaos you'd cause. Might even hurt people. After all, the apocalypse hasn't actually started yet. If you killed someone now, the cops would haul you away. You have the dealership staff drive it over and specifically tell them to just leave the keys in the truck. Then you turn around and leave." The salesgirl stares at the truck keys in her hand, totally confused. She's thinking, "How can this guy be so trusting? He's not even following us there." The reason you're so chill is because you know that once mechanical civilization arrives, vehicles registered under your name automatically transform into mechs. The mech belongs to whoever's name it's under. Even if someone steals it, it's useless. Besides, you've got other more important things to do. You really can't waste time on these small details. As dusk approaches, you arrive outside a welding shop. You know in your mind that when vehicles transform into mechs, they all start in their basic form. Before they evolve, mechs have no weapons or equipment. If you fight, you can only use your fists. But as someone who's been reborn, you're obviously not settling for just fighting with fists. The welding shop owner greets you warmly. "Little bro, first time here, huh? What are you looking to make?" The welding shop owner greets you enthusiastically. "I need to forge a blade, 5 meters long, 30 centimeters wide, and the spine needs to be 5 centimeters thick." The welding shop owner freezes up and asks, "Bro, are you joking? Who makes something that big?" Without a word, you pull out a stack of cash and say, "Here's 10 grand deposit. I want you to use your best alloy." The owner looks at the actual cash in front of him and stammers, "We can do it, but we can't make anything illegal here." You frown immediately and say, "As long as you can do it, don't worry about that stuff." "I also need a shield. How long will it take?" Welding shop owner, "About a week, I'd say." You frown immediately and say, "A week? That's not gonna work." Mechanical civilization is arriving soon. What's the point if it takes a week? I'm giving you 3 days. As you say this, you pull out another 20 grand and put it on the table. The owner sees the situation and quickly says, "All right, no problem. You can count on me. I'll definitely have your stuff ready in 3 days." Good. If there's any issue, we'll talk by phone. After getting home, you eat something and then fall into deep thought. You remember that in your past life, when the mechanical civilization arrived, a high-grade crystal appeared. Nobody knew exactly what level or quality this crystal was, but you know you have to get your hands on it. But just as you're deep in thought, your phone suddenly rings. When you see who's calling, a murderous aura involuntarily emanates from your body. But you quickly calm down and still choose to answer the call. Hands you on the phone. "Yo, where are you? Get to Classic KTV. There are girls here." You suppress the rage inside and try to say calmly, "Not going. Have fun yourself." Then you hang up directly. After hanging up, your hands shake uncontrollably. The person who called is one of the murderers who killed you in your past life. Han Xiao's brother, Han Shu. You keep telling yourself, "No, can't be impulsive now. It's not time yet. Can't just take him out this easily." Even though you're trying hard to calm down, your body still keeps trembling. After calming down, you decisively block all of Han Shu's contact methods. At Classic KTV, Han Shu stares at his phone totally confused, cursing in his mind. This bastard probably knows I'm calling him to a fight and is playing dead on purpose. And he says he likes me? Wait, he's acting so weird today. He's definitely hiding something from me. I gotta investigate him properly. The battle blade and shield you've been waiting for are finally done. You personally inspect them, and after confirming everything's good, you happily pay the 20 grand balance. Then you have the shop guys load these 2 beasts onto the truck. After the blade and shield are handed over, you call a driving service, then buy 1,000 mousetraps and load them all into the truck too. You have the driver take you toward New Phoenix Mountain. Half an hour later, you have the driver stop the truck halfway up the mountain. You get out, look up at the peak, thinking, this should be it. That crystal should land at the summit. Hopefully nothing goes wrong this lifetime. But just to be safe, You decide to climb up first to check out the summit situation, and also scout around to find good spots for catching rats. When you reach the summit, the scene in front of you makes you freeze. Not because there's anything particularly shocking at the peak, but because you see a mining area. You slap your forehead in frustration. Damn it, how did I forget about this? The owner of Chuan City Mining is one of the future Dragon Nation's 10 war gods. In Chuan City, he's the undisputed boss. The mech transformed from his mining dump trucks is even more powerful than other people's advanced mechs. You feel a bit envious, thinking if only you had enough funds you'd get yourself a mining dump truck too. That would be amazing. But you also know this isn't the time to make contact with him. Better focus on your own business first. With that thought, you run back down from the summit to the truck and take all the mousetraps out. You know that after the mechanical arrival, most living creatures on Earth will become mechanized, and any mechanized creature will produce crystals inside their bodies. Sure, regular crystals aren't as valuable as high-grade ones, but they can be used to increase your mech's evolution level. If you can catch over 1,000 rats, your mech should be able to undergo its first evolution. Just as you think of this, you suddenly slap your forehead again. Right, I'm still missing something. Rats right now aren't that big, but after mechanization, their size will explode to 1 meter long and half a meter tall. Regular mousetraps can't hold those beasts. After thinking it over, you pull out your phone and call the welding shop owner. Once he picks up, you directly order 1,000 iron chains, each about 2 meters long and thumb thick. The welding shop owner cheerfully agrees and quotes you $40 per chain. You tell him to deliver the goods to New Phoenix Mountain tomorrow. After hanging up, you start setting up the mousetraps. For the next 4 days, you plan to stay on New Phoenix Mountain. At noon the next day, the welding shop owner personally brings people and drives up to New Phoenix Mountain. But when they reach the mountain, everyone is stunned. They see you totally focused on messing with mousetraps and the rats you've caught, with a weird smile on your face even. The welding shop owner raises his hand and lightly taps his own head, quietly saying to the people around him, "Guys, I think this young bro might not be quite normal, you know?" Everyone who came with him nods in agreement. After all, who would be messing with rats in the middle of nowhere for no reason? You turn around and greet the welding shop owner warmly. "Big bro, you're here." Welding shop owner, "You're here, little bro. All your chains are here. Want to check them out?" "You. No need to check. Just help me unload them." Everyone immediately starts unloading. While the staff unload, you transfer 50 grand to the owner. After unloading is done, everyone hurries to leave. They don't dare stay even a moment longer, and they don't even dare to look at what you're using the chains for. You take the chains with a smile on your face and head toward the captured rats. The chains are obviously for tying up those rats. Meanwhile, Han Shu finds the welding shop. He's been investigating you these past few days. He wasn't that interested at first, but ever since he found out you mortgaged your house to Black Belt Company, he's been pumped like he's on steroids. He's thinking, that's tens of thousands of dollars. As your brother, of course, he's got to help you spend it. Han Shu, sis, just pretend to go along with him. With his personality, he'll buy you whatever you want. That dude's got tens of thousands in his pocket right now. Standing next to Han Shu is a fashionably dressed beautiful woman. It's Han Xiao. Han Xiao got it. You've said it 1,000,000 times already. Relax. Han Shu, I heard that guy came here. Let me go in and ask around. Han Shu bounces into the welding shop and gets accurate information about you from the shop owner. Then he drags Han Xiao to buy a heavy motorcycle worth over 10 grand and heads straight for New Phoenix Mountain. On your end, when you hear the roar of the heavy motorcycle, you see those two faces that make your teeth itch with hatred. Han Shu, yo, I brought my sis to see you. You're chilling pretty nice up here, huh? Check out my new bike. Pretty sick, right? Han Shu's bike hasn't even stopped and he's already yelling. Seeing that he bought a vehicle, you can't help but wonder, did my rebirth cause a butterfly effect? You're thinking in this remote wilderness. Should I just take care of these two right now? But you quickly calm down. No, it's not time yet. Can't be impulsive. If I ruin my future because of these two, that's totally not worth it. Just as you're desperately trying to suppress your rage, Han Shu casually throws his arm around your neck.